Good day, Dominicanos! I'm Karen Mayuyu from the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing. And for today's video, we are going to tackle the training and development, the Chapter 8 in International Trading. For this chapter, it is all about how to assess, develop, implement, and measure an effective training program. So sa panahon ngayon, there are various types of training na ang ginagawa. So even sa training, may mga certain changes na in order for trainings to be highly interactive, technical, and interesting. So the next one is the essence or importance of training and development. So in any effective companies, there are various training to make sure employees can perform his or her job. At syempre, para ma-improve ang skills and abilities ng mga employees. So even though employees went through recruitment and selection process, they still need training in order to know how the company functions. So, if there is lack of training, of course, may mga negative impact ito sa kumpanya. Tulad ng loss of productivity, loss of customer and poor relationships between employees and managers. Steps to take in training an employee. For effective employee training, there are 4 steps. First, the new employee goes through an orientation, and then he or she will receive an in-house training on job-specific areas. Next, the employee should assign a mentor, and then as comfort with the job duties grows, he or she may engage in external training. So the first step in training is orientation. The goal is for employees to gain an understanding of the company policies and learn how their specific job fits into the big picture. At syempre, it encourages employees' confidence and it helps the new employee adapt faster to the job. So here are the goals of the orientation. First is to reduce startup cost. If an orientation is done right, it can get the employee up to speed on various policies and procedures. And in that way, yung mga employees makakapag-start na agad dahil alam at naiintindihan nila yung mga basic regulations sa company. So next is to reduce anxiety. So starting a new job can be stressful. So one goal of an orientation is to reduce the stress and anxiety people feel when going into an unknown situation. So next is to reduce employee turnover. Employee turnover tends to be higher when employees don't feel valued or are not given the tools to perform. An employee orientation can show that the organization values the employee and provides tools necessary for a successful entry. So for the fourth one is to save time for the supervisor and co-workers. A well-done orientation makes for a better prepared employee, which means less time having time to teach the employee. The fifth one is to set expectations and attitudes. If employees know from the start that the expectations are, they tend to perform better. Likewise, if employees learn the values and attitudes of the organization from the beginning, there is a higher chance of a successful tenure at the company. So the next step is in-house training. In-house training programs can be training related to a specific job, such as how to use a particular kind of software. In a manufacturing setting, in-house training might include an employee learning how to use a particular kind of machinery. So here are examples of in-house training. These are ethics training, sexual harassment training, multicultural training, communication training, management training, customer service training, operation of special equipment, and training to do the job itself, as well as the basic skills training. For the next one is external training. External training includes any type of training that is not performed in-house. This is usually the last step in training, and it can be ongoing. It can include sending an employee to a seminar to help further develop leadership skills, or helping pay tuition for an employee who wants to take a marketing class. So for the last step is mentoring. Mentorship program can help ensure the new employee not only feels welcome, but is paired up with someone who already knows the ropes and can help guide the new employee through any on-the-job challenges. Mentors are selected based on experiences, willingness, and personality. So after the employee has completed orientation and in-house training, companies see the value in offering mentoring opportunities as the next step in training. Sometimes, a mentor may be assigned during in-house training. A mentor may be a supervisor, but often a mentor is a colleague who has the experience and personality to help guide someone through process. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much!